What's up, everyone? This is Basana Balakrishnan back again, this time for the review of West Ham nil, Chelsea 1. Chelsea are now comfortably in the fourth position with a crucial win away at West Ham United. A very, very tough place to go because West Ham are also fighting for top 4 this season, and we did it the hard way. Of course, we do it the hard way because West Ham are going to be a very tough team, even though they're missing 4 key players in Cresswell, Declan Rice, Craig Dawson, who was suspended after the Newcastle game, and obviously one of the potent strikers in Mikel Antonio, but they still had a strong enough team to do the job. And this is how both teams actually lined up. So as you can see, Chelsea lined up with 3-4-2-1. Aspilicueta actually playing right wing back. So that's actually was pretty strange. I thought Aspilicueta would be right centre back, and Reece James or Hudson-Odoi would play right wing back. But um, there went Aspilicueta in the right wing back position, and even the front three was sort of changed. Mount, Pulisic, and Werner starting for us. In terms of West Ham, it was still a strong team. You obviously have Lingard, Bowen, you have Fornals there. You obviously have Mark Noble, Thomas Soucek. He's been fantastic this season, and the wonderful defense in Ogbonna and Diop, and Fredericks on the left-hand side, who was actually causing Aspilicueta problems today, but I'm going to get to that in a sec. So this is how the teams lined up, and basically it was not a game of many chances. As you saw from the lineups that I posted, both teams went for 3 at the back formation. So it was kind of like it was kind of a tactical battle to an extent, we can say. But we went we weren't actually great, but we did the job we had to do, and we did have some shots, we did have some good chances. West Ham also had good chances, but effectively we ended up getting the victory. And the best chance for us was on the 43rd minute mark when Timo Werner scored his goal finally after scoring against Newcastle at home, which was way back in February. He finally stepped up to score, and there was a very, very crucial goal just before half time. It was against a run of play as well. So West Ham were actually playing well, and we got the goal. Wonderful play down the left. Chilwell with a nice ball into Timo Werner, and he just could not miss from there. It wasn't a game of few and far chances. West Ham, overall, they had like about 9 shots in total. First half, they didn't have many. They opened up in the second half as they had to because they were going for the goal. And obviously, that meant that it would open up spaces at the back for Chelsea to exploit. And we did have some few good chances in the second half, particularly the one when Mason Mount tried to shoot from outside, or it was on target. Fabianski pushed it out, but Werner had a simple chance to tap it in, and I still don't understand how he did not score from there. It was a very, very easy chance. I had no idea how he missed it. That was those kind of misses are inexcusable because you you want your strikers to score. Obviously, we want Timo Werner to score, and yes, it's been hard for him given it's his first season. But you don't, you cannot miss those chances like that. Even in say it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to miss them chances, to be honest. And it didn't prove costly at the end, but it could have proved costly on another day. And again, Mason Mount, I think he was one of our best players today. He also had like 2 or 3 more chances trying to curl the ball into the corner with a curl shot. And I think our best player today was N'Golo Kante in that midfield. He is the N'Golo Kante we've been used to seeing all our while. He is everywhere. He sweeps up. He runs forward with the ball. He creates some chances. And overall, I think he had a very solid game. Our defensive back three, as solid as ever. Rudiger was outstanding. Christensen was outstanding. And also Thiago Silva, the experienced man. I think his experience has rubbed off to the likes of Christensen, who has been phenomenal this season. His last 7 Premier League starts, he has had 7 clean sheets. So that goes to show how brilliant our defense has been, and that's the Chelsea we know. Defensively strong, get on the counter attack, score the goal, be 1-0 up, and ride out the game. That's what I enjoy more than like say a 3-2 or a 4-3. I would like my teams to be defensively strong. Yes, attacking we have to score more goals. I'm not denying that, but attacking goals is not the ultimate priority. You have to win your games, and of course, if you score, you win. If you don't score, you don't win. It's a very simple case. But I would rather prefer our most pragmatic approach. I won't say like just sitting back and waiting for something to happen. I feel ours is more of like a pragmatic approach where Thomas Tuchel has come in and fixed this defense. He's obviously fixing the strikers part. Obviously, it will take some more time. But back to front, I don't think Edouard Mendy had pretty much anything to do apart from maybe like two or three saves which were kind of straight to him, or they were comfortable saves for him. There wasn't like the saves like Fabianski had to make from the likes of Mount or even Werner, who had a shot and Fabianski had to make a good save. Mendy did not have to make a good save. It was kind of a comfortable evening for him. That's how good our defense was. Whenever the ball was put into a box, we were first to clear it out. No nonsense clearance. Yes, we tried to pass it out from the back and we almost got caught. But other than that, I feel we were super solid at the back. And I feel that going into the big end of the season, where we faced the likes of Real Madrid twice, we faced Manchester City, we faced Arsenal, we obviously faced Leicester in the FA Cup final, we obviously faced them in the league as well. Leicester are now third, we are fourth. They are just they are a point above us despite playing a game less. And this is the position we want to be. We're currently chasing for three things. One, obviously top four. Two, the FA Cup. And three, the Champions League. One of them we are finalists, which is obviously the FA Cup. And it's going to be it's going to be interesting to see, because normally you see teams go for like two or three things at the same time. You always hear the say, if you chase two rabbits at the same time, you're not going to get any of them. If you choose to focus on one rabbit, you will definitely, you may or may not get them. But in this case, we have seen teams in the past go for three trophies, go for treble, go for the doubles, and yeah, now we're in a very very good situation where we can succeed in all three fronts, which is get top four, win the FA Cup, and win the Champions League as well. Because it cannot, I don't see why we cannot do it given our defense and the way we are playing. No disrespect to the other teams. I think they are very, very good teams. Leicester have been superb this season. They reached their first FA Cup final in a very long time, and they are third in the league. They're where they are for a reason, because they have played some super football. Real Madrid, they are neck and neck for the La Liga title. They have had so many injuries, but they have somehow coped up, and they're in the Champions League semi-final, beating Liverpool over two legs in the quarterfinals as well. So it will be very, very tough to see how our team copes up. And coming back to the game, even the second half, we had so many chances. We had chances to kill off the game, but the one main talking point was the red card to Balbuena. I don't think it's a red, seriously, because he's clearing the ball, and on his follow through, his studs, this is Ben Chilwell, and his studs have caught him like this. It was not a deliberate attempt to catch his foot with his studs, but on his follow through, he caught him with his studs, and I don't think that's a yellow card, because where else he is expected to keep his foot? When you cleared it, it is a follow through only is going to go one way. You cannot control that. And this is where VAR is very inconsistent. I want VAR, but it's the incompetence of these referees. One week you don't give anything, one week you give a red card, one week you give a yellow card. It's not consistent overall. And I mean, yes, you can say maybe it differs from ref to ref, but I don't see how it can differ. Especially the fact that when the referee was given a chance to see on the monitor by the VAR officials, you went there, saw it three, four times, and didn't hesitate really to give the red card, which I thought was unfortunate for Balbuena, and that kind of killed the game. And Chelsea, we were kind of sort of comfortable in our way. We had like a chance where Kante picked the ball and he ran like about 40, 50 yards. And if he had passed to ZH, who was kind of in a free position, maybe we would have scored the second goal. And even then, in the last minute of the game, Mason Mount, wonderful piece of skill from a young lad who's played all 90 minutes, and he just put it on a plate for Tammy Abraham, who missed another sitter. So we basically missed two or three sitters today. We could have scored more. We also could have conceded, because West Ham brought on the likes of Lanzini and Benrahma, who we know are very good players. But overall, I think we managed the game very well, and we ground out a 1-0 victory, which is what every Chelsea fan would like to see. We got our Chelsea back. That's what I have to say. Obviously, there's still a long way to go, but I genuinely think that we have a good chance of getting top four. It is in our hands right now, and I don't see why we cannot actually go ahead and do bigger things. So when we have a look at the table right now, let me see if I can bring it up. It should not be a big deal. Yes, there you see the Premier League table now. So when you see Man City, obviously they're first, no one's catching them. United are second. I think we can all agree that Man United will finish second. Leicester are third. They have a game in hand, and they play Crystal Palace on Monday. It'll be a very interesting game as well. But I fully expect Leicester to get the 3 points. They are a top side, and you see the likes of Philly Nacho fighting, and the whole team from front to back have been superb. So I can't see Leicester dropping points on that one. Chelsea are now in 58 points in fourth position, 3 points lead over West Ham United. We've played them twice this season. Liverpool are now 54 points. They should have won today against Newcastle at home. They went in front through Mo Salah in the third minute, but in the dying seconds of the game, Joe Willock equalized, and that could prove costly for Liverpool. Sorry, in the quest for top four. Tottenham are behind them just a point. Everton with the game in hand, they are 52 points. If they win their game in hand, say they could come up to 55 points on level with West Ham United. This is a very, very, very good top four race, and I think this will definitely go on to the final game of the season. But I fully expect Chelsea to make top four. Next, we move on to Real Madrid in the semi-finals of the Champions League. Thank you everyone for watching again. If you're new around here, like this video, share to as many Chelsea fan friends as possible. Subscribe to my channel. I will be posting regular Chelsea and CSK content. CSK RCB review is coming tomorrow after the game. Do look out for it. But until then, take care. Up the Chelsea.